Welcome to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Indianapolis, Indiana. We're ready to go racing at the Brickyard 250. Rally Morton and GT Racer 98 are going to lead us down to the green flag. Then it's Mega Umbrian and Doodle behind them. Green flag in the air, off into turn one. Take another look as Rally Morton gets a bit of a lead there. We're going to take another look at the restart. Take a little bit of a look here. You see Rally Morton and GT Racer 98 right there. You're going to see Rally Morton squeak through on the inside line, and Mega Umbrian be right behind him. And, it looks like more drivers squeaking through the inside line. So it looks like the inside line will be the predominant line. Now, Rally Morton led the first lap. Mega Umbrian second, Sparky 2 third, and Doodle in fourth. Would not be long before Rally Morton began to put a bit of a gap on the field. However, not really going to be a big issue today because the gaps are changing a lot. Oh, saw that was Mega Umbrian that's just hit the outside wall. So that's interesting there. He's going to fall back to about 5th place by lap 12. Like I said, the gaps do change around quite a bit, and the Cybertron's car has come to life. He takes first place on lap 13, would actually lead lap 12 as they make their way out of turn 2 here, and now you see BK Glover, getting contact from Jaragini up into the outside wall. Hold on to it, BK. Whoa, he's right in the middle of traffic. Oh boy, everybody gets around him. That is a good driving from everybody there. Looks like BK Glover just, I don't know if he came down onto Jaragini or Jaragini just went up into him, but look at them all scattering. Good job, everybody there, avoiding that. Now we see drivers coming into the pit lane under the caution flag. Just about everybody coming out of the pit lane. Look at that. That was Rally Morton actually falling back now to third. Ninner's going to be in second, and there you see Fiorinka's in there getting passed by Harsk 100 on the access road. Fiorinka's is your points leader coming into this event, and looking very promising this season. Here comes Turbo Snail into the pit lane on the restart, something amiss on his vehicle. D-Cybertron getting a big jump on the field off into turn 1. Some drivers were complaining that he jumped the start, although that was ignored. As they come out of turn 1, there you see Rally Morton now going on the inside. He would end up getting the lead back for a corner and would clear him. There's Silver Wing, there's Harsk 100, the winner of Road America, there's Niku Driver HC, and then there's Ninners. NASCAR Fan and Fiorinka's up there as well. So a nice little pack of cars here as we're 20 laps into it. Here's Whitetail. This is his home track. The Indiana native. Currently 35th position. You see, ooh, nearly made some contact there with Ryu, going quite fast around this track. Over 180 or to 160 is about the average speed around this track. Currently running in 34th now at the line, it looks like, yes, but trying to put on a good show at his home track. Here you're going to see Michelin there on Project What. Michelin is definitely been a good driver all season, but he just hasn't, he hasn't been as consistent, he's burned off his tires, or he's had bad luck. Hopefully we can see the 99. Uh-oh, we got trouble. That's Durr winning, and the B-Man going around. There's Fiorinka's involved. Fiorinka's down on the low side there. Oh my god, that is a huge accident there, and they're all wrecking down the front straightaway. Oh, upside down, almost upside down, is Samurai 8 Juice, and the whole field just congests up. It's the big one at Indianapolis. Oh my goodness. That's the 70, or that's the 97. There's the 11 and 28. A huge accident here at Indianapolis. That's Fiorinka's in there. Looks like B-Man and Durr Winning got together, and oh boy, that is a horrible accident. You can see as the rest of them piling, you see Shaggy, Tired Iron, all getting involved in that. Turbo Snail comes flying in there. Oh my goodness. Looking at Fiorinka's in there, I'm very concerned. He is moving around in the race car, but definitely That is a huge hit into the pit wall. That car looks in horrible position. There you see there's just contact between Derwinning and B-Man, and Derwinning slides up into Furinkis and gets him out of control, and oh my word. That is a horrible accident. I hope Furinkison's okay. Looking with Furinkison here, oh my goodness. He has just come inches away from being speared by that wall. If you guys saw that, I am very concerned for Furinkison. This obviously would throw out a red flag. Oh boy. Here you see it in real time as they all make their way down the front straightaway. You see Checker made contact with Derwin, or Goofy Tyler, I believe, and that's where all hell broke loose for the rest of them. Oh my goodness, though. Thinking good thoughts for Furinkison, because that is a huge accident. You see, wow, and then this is on board with Bambi, or excuse me, with Whitetail, somehow gets through there. Good job for the 4, the 16, and the 9 getting through. Ninners will be at the lead. You see only one car made it around to the pace car, so obviously the red flag came out. There you see Furinkison transported to the hospital in critical condition. So definitely a lot of concern in the pit lane right now for the number 54 car. He was moving around, but he was in a lot of pain, and he did not look very good. So our thoughts are with the number 54 car. You see them as they came out of pit lane once the red flag was lifted. Several drivers were protesting for the end of the event with Furinkis in there, but the race would go on. Green flag on lap 28. Ninners off into turn 1, then to Cybertron, then NASCAR Fan, then Silver Wing, then Sparky Tooth. Here you see B-Man here trying to make moves. Oh, the 55 and the 37 get together, 4 wide. 55 around now, the 95 in the wall, and now we're wrecking again. So the leaders are going around, and oh my word, and now that looks like a 3-car crash. There's more cars around. Tired Iron, Quiet Girl, BK Glover, ABP. Oh my word, that is a 69 car flying through the air, similar to Austin Dillon at Talladega. Boom. There you see what happened there. This is just behind the leaders. And you see, oh my goodness. And this is where the second crash took place. You see several drivers getting through there, and oh man, that was Jaggy that went right into the back of the 69. Tired Iron ran into the back of our Indiana native Whitetail. Oh my goodness, another lengthy caution flag on board with Jaggy, guys. Brace yourselves. Oh boy, you heard the end car. That was brutal. Once again, this is looking with Bambi, or Whitetail now, in the Bambi Pontiac. He made it through, didn't get into any contact there. You see drivers scattering everywhere. He gets back in onto the racing surface, trying to back it down. He's doing a good job avoiding all this, and then he just gets ran into the back of slightly by Tired Iron, and then you see Project What flying in the background. This caused nobody was injured in that accident, but this caused even more protests from drivers asking for the event to be postponed or called off at this point. NASCAR Fan would lead us to the green as still not postponing the event or ending it at this point. It would go on to the end. NASCAR Fan, B-Man, and Goofy Tyler there. You see Harsk 100 and Cod Demon in line. The B-Man would lead lap 34 and would take the lead on that lap. Here you see Race Car running in the back now. Oh, Niku Driver HC, Whitetail. Oh my word. A huge hit for the 32 car of Race Car. That would bring out a caution flag. You saw Michelin was in the pit lane when the caution came out. Did not get a penalty. So that would mean that when everybody else came into the pit lane, he would be in the front, so he would lead us down on a good call in the pits. However, you see there, Raffle Waffle Daytona 400 winner falling off the pace very quickly there. Now you see the 74 trying to take a look at Michelin. Silver Wing, one-time winner in the series, is looking to make it a 2-time win. make himself a 2-time winner, as we are now on lap 42. But the number 6 car would soon go around Silver Wing. As they make their way out of turn 4. Single file, I think everybody's really just calmed it down after the accidents that we've had here, the 2 big ones right in a row. So drivers are starting to calm down a bit. Here's Cod Demon, and Harsk 100 decides he wants to dump him. And those 2 go for a spin. Caution is out. Oh, boy. Caution is out, and a huge hit to the Cybertron. Everybody was okay, but several drivers obviously involved there. Nowhere to go for the Cybertron. He tried to slow it down, but what comes up must come down. Wasn't low enough on the racetrack. The Cybertron DNFing with that. That is your field. 19 cars left on the grid. Again, more and more drivers protesting to restart the race, to end the race, something to happen. There you see Niku Driver HC, but that is your field right there. That is your field minus Michelin. When the green flag went back out, it was the number 6 of Gran Turismo 916 in the front. There you see the B-Man, and now the number 9 car into 3rd place. Whitetail looking for his 2nd win of his career. And what better place to try and make it happen than at his home track. B-Man, however, back to the front, showing some very strong muscle. Actually was involved in the big one. One of the cars that triggered that big crash, and still in the race. Here's Knitters in the pit lane, as we see him pull out of the pits. Green flag pit stop starting to happen on lap 71. Harsk 100 temporarily in the lead at lap 74, trying to hold on to make it 2 wins in his career. However, he would have to obviously make a pit stop involved in that most recent caution. So, obviously, or one of the most recent cautions, so he will have to make a pit stop. And just to show you that what can happen when pit stop cycles are going in your favor, 2nd place is Niku Driver HC right now, and you see his damage. He does not have a hood. That being said, we waited for everything to cycle out in the pit lane. Once it did all cycle out, B-Man would be 1st, Ninners 2nd, and Gran Turismo 916 3rd. Whitetail there hitting the wall, but in 4th. NASCAR Fan 1400 in 5th. On board with Ninners as we look ahead and see the B-Man. The gap at the line has gone down almost an entire second. So Ninners definitely going to be putting the fight to the B-Man here in the closing stages of the event. Almost, 13 laps ago as they make their way into turn 4. Ninners has caught the B-Man. There they are, door to door, off into turn 2. 11 laps to go, 12 laps to go. As they make their way down the back straightaway. It's a drag race as they make their way off into turn 3. If they happen to get into an accident, you see that purple and gray car behind the camera. That's the number 6 waiting to take charge. These 2 are still going at it as they make their way out of turn 4. The leader at the line, Ninners, put him on top. Now it's going to be a battle for the final 11 laps to see who's going to win this race at Indianapolis. The fans have been struck with just a bunch of accidents and a lot of shock. Obviously concerned to Fiorenka's, but I think this battle is what everybody wanted to see. Here we are, door to door here, coming to lap 90, I believe that's 94. At the line, they're catching ABP lap traffic as they do make their way into turn 1. That'll put the B-Man out front once again, and now lap traffic may or may not interfere, but this is a good battle as they make their way into turn 2. Ninners off the pace just slightly, but there you see the B-Man slides up in front of ABP and almost wrecked himself on a lapped car, but here comes Ninners on the inside line now. So Ninners is going to take the lead again. They make their way out into the final quarters of the racetrack. We're coming to 5 laps to go. Now it's the B-Man in the front once again. So all kinds of position swaps, but then Ninners would eventually die out, coming to 2 laps to go. Is he going to have anything left? It's a 2.25 seconds battle. Here we come to the white flag. He would catch up. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go. Is Ninners going to try a move in turn 1, or is he going to be conservative? Oh, wow, he let way off the gas there, but he would catch back up. Coming into turn 4, he would get underneath the B-Man. However, into the final corner, not enough momentum. The B-Man has the outside line. After being involved in the big one, here he comes to the checkered flag. The B-Man is going to win the race at Indianapolis, and that battle in those final couple of laps is definitely something that everybody wanted to see after what a scary, scary accident early on in the race. This is the battle for I believe this is 4th place, actually. NASCAR fan there, and the 4 car of Bane Hamlin 1124 right there. Bane Hamlin going to try to make a move, but doesn't. He keeps it behind the number 14. They're going to come 4th and 5th. Gran Turismo 916 coming 3rd. Johnny 1996 6th. 7th is Silverwing. 8th is Goofy Tyler. 9th is Carbonox. 10th is Dustone. 11th is Raffle Waffle. And then 12th is Niku Driver HC. That is all the drivers on the lead lap. Then Jaragini, Harsk 100, Michelin, Tired Iron, Durr winning, and AVP are your cars that are running. Then 19th on through, you see Whitetail, the last car to DNF, coming home in a top 20 for his home crowd, but definitely wanted to cross the finish line. Unfortunately, not going to happen. And then you see the carnage that ensued. Obviously, congratulations to the number 64 going to be with Team Kate Upton next season. Definitely showing that Jaggy and Durr winning not too bad with their driver picks. Shurinkazen, obviously the main concern here. Drivers, and you see, well, the 64 hitting the wall there. A good win for the B-Man. Hopefully, we do very much hope that Furinkazen is okay, because that is a scary, scary accident to see. He was once again taken to the hospital in critical condition. Hopefully, we can have news on him for you all at Martinsville. Speaking of Martinsville, we'll see you there. It's the next round in the GT Planet Fantasy Series, Round 16. Thank you for watching Round 15. We're halfway through the season. We'll see you in Virginia.